Hi guys, what is up? It's girl Karen, aka cakedbybabyk, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I thought we'd do a pretty simple makeup tutorial. Ever since I did the Halo Eye tutorial, I have been feeling like I want to get back into that era of my content creation journey. I used to do a ton of tutorials back in the day, and I feel like I have kind of lost that aspect. So I thought I'd sit my ass down and do a fun and quick little tutorial on my summer lightweight makeup routine. Let's get started. You guys always know that I start with my brows first, and I love a clear brow gel. Rare Beauty brow gel. It is my tried and true. I am nothing without this brow gel, okay? Don't even know how many tubes I've gone through this, but Rare, if you're watching this, I need a bigger size of this.
Expeditiously.
Okay, thank you very much. As you can tell, we're looking a little bit crazy with the brows right now, and that's because I like to brush it down before I brush it up. This is a pretty strong hold brow gel, and it is a flexible hold, which is one of the things I love about it. Once it kind of sets down a little bit, that's when I like to go in and brush through how one normally would. And because this is a lighter makeup tutorial, I'm not gonna go in too heavily with any other brow products, so this is the main one that we're using today. All right, next we're gonna do some light filling in of the brows, just in the sparse areas. For instance, I have this little bald spot in the front of my brow that I like to fill in. And for this, I'm using the new Morphe Nano Brow Pencil. And make sure you brush or spoolie what you apply just to make it a little bit more natural. This side, the top of my brow here, is a little bit sparse, so just adding pencil there. And usually when I do my more full glam looks, I like to carve out the bottom of my brows with some concealer. However, we're not gonna do that today because this is, again, a lighter makeup look. Something a little bit more natural, you know? Speaking of more natural, I usually opt for a medium to full coverage foundation, but we are gonna use a skin tint today. And not just a skin tint, we're gonna use a skin tint stick. This one is from Milani. Excuse the lighter shade. I need to get a new one since I am significantly darker due to it being the summertime. And we're just gonna buff that out. This is one of the only stick complexion products that I really like, and bonus points because it's from the drugstore. Very creamy, very easy to blend. That literally took 2 seconds. Okay, next up is concealer. We're using the Lancome Tawny Dual Concealer. Really love this one because you can build it up. It can be as little to full coverage as you like. Very thin consistency, which is so nice for the summer months. Also wore this concealer for my wedding, so you know it's long lasting. And because it's summer and I have an oily combination skin type, I tend to have my makeup slip and slide faster than the dry to normal skin girls. God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. I know, I know. That means we can't skimp out on the setting spray, so we're gonna do a layer to kind of infuse the concealer with it. This one from Benefit is amazing. It is one of my tried and trues. It's not overly dewy, but it's not super matte either. It's a perfect happy medium. So I, in my opinion, think that all skin types can very much use the setting spray. All right, looking a little bit more awake and refreshed. Gonna add a little bit of life and dimension back into the face. So I'm going in with some bronzer, skipping the contour, and I'm going straight in with a powder bronzer. This one is the Heat Wave bronzer from Flower Beauty. It's one of my favorite powder bronzers from the drugstore. It has that nice luminosity to it, and you can see how loved it is. This packaging, I broke it a long time ago, and I'm still using it because I love the formula that much. As I said before, I am an oily skinned queen, so I definitely need to set the rest of my face with powder. If you are dry, you can definitely skip this step, or not. You know yourself best. If you're oily like me, you definitely need more lasting powder, so grab any powder you like. I'm using this one from Milk Makeup, and I'm only using a puff in my T-zone because I get the oiliest there. Just concentrating more of that powder in that more problematic area. And I usually would take the powder puff to this area as well, but again, this is a lighter look, so we're just using the brush. Apply whatever blush you want. I'm using the Rare Beauty Matte Bouncy Blush in Hope. And honestly, when it comes to blush on these lighter looks, I just like to be a little bit more messy, putting on my cheeks, my nose, my forehead. Sometimes I'll even do it on my chin. Just gives that nice kind of sunburn looking effect. Once again, more setting spray. If you have a more dry skin type, you can skip this part. Now, if you want, you can do a little bit of eyeshadow. I think I'm just gonna pop some of the Danessa Myricks Color Fix stick in my inner corner. Really been loving how this looks lately. Gonna curl my lashes. Also forgot to mention, you can totally do highlight if you so wish. However, again, I am oily, so by the end of the day, usually I have a natural looking highlight. It's called my oil. Apply whatever mascara you desire. I'm using the Judy Doll Iron Mascara. I swear, if you have stubborn Asian lashes, this is going to be the mascara for you. Just look at the difference. Look at it. While I'm curling my lashes, I can also talk about some alternative steps that you can maybe take out if you're wanting an even more minimal makeup routine. I love when people forego any complexion products like a foundation or a skin tint, like all they do is put on a little bit of concealer. I envy y'all. Okay, I wish I could do that. I feel like it doesn't look good on me. It looks great on everybody else and I hate y'all for it, but I just don't think I am meant to live that life. Even when I'm doing less than my usual full beat, I still gotta be a little bit extra. I gotta do a little skin tint, a little light coverage foundation. So if you do forego foundation, you can totally just start off with a cream bronzer and blush. All right, eyes are done and all that's left is the lips. I usually like to do a lip liner. I'm gonna forego that today and just gonna do a lightly tinted lip balm. I'm giving topicals another shot. I did not like the original Slick Salve, but I recently have been wanting to try the new shades. This one is the acai shade. And there you have it. This takes me 10 to 15 minutes depending on the days and how my brows behave in the beginning of this routine. Now I know this may be somebody else's full beat, but for me, it is a baby beat, and that's okay. Let me know if you guys want a step-by-step of my full beat routine. Happy to dive super in depth for that and kind of slow things down. The nature of this video, I feel, was more not rushed, but more fast-paced, and that's because that is the energy whenever I'm doing this specific makeup look. Like, I just want to get out the door. Like I said before, I've been really wanting to get back into doing more tutorials, especially long-form tutorials here on the YouTubes. So if you guys are curious about anything, if you guys want a tutorial on anything, comment down below, slide into my DMs. This is the finished makeup look up close and personal. Really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, thumbs up, all that good, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!